We're gonna sit you up on your butt. You ready?
You guys still hit me.
Sit up on your butt. There we go.
Why did you hit me? I slapped you in the face, sir, because you weren't paying attention.
Yes.
Back, please. I understand.
I'm trying to calm him down.
Come on back.
Okay, hold on.
Get on the...
On May 26, 2025, a driver was accused of a hit and run. The police later found him at a McDonald's drive-thru where the driver stated he was not involved in any car accident. This is what happened.
Hey, so you're in this crash, yeah? Yeah, your car. So you need to come over here after so we can talk.
I don't know. He's taking a picture of me. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, well, just come over here after so we can talk.
Why would I talk to you?
Because reportedly you're in a crash, okay?
I didn't been to a crash. You can look at the car.
Okay, but we need to investigate that.
I mean, you can call I don't care. You can call nobody. I don't care.
But I'm telling you as the police that...
You can meet me at my house.
No, you're not free to go. So when you get through the drive-thru line, you need to come over here.
Well, why would I talk to you?
Because I'm investigating a hit-and-run crash. You're the suspect of that. I need to do a further investigation to figure out what happened, okay? So you are not going to be free to leave because we need to figure this out.
I mean, he can take my address. He has my address, so...
Okay. So when you go through the drive-thru, come over here so we can talk. Does that make sense?
Do I have to?
Yes.
Well, why?
I just explained that to you.
Yeah, but I didn't do nothing.
775. I'm at the McDonald's in Des Moines with the suspect driver's non-compliant. We'll take another priority.
No, but can I get one
and 75. The driver's driving through the drive-thru. Told me he's not going to stay. He's going to go home. Well, he told me that he was not going to stay in exchange of that. He was going to leave. Where did this happen at? Where did this happen? No, where did the crash happen? Where did the crash happen?
Oh, on the west side of Pack Highway and the left turn lane to go north.
Okay. Yeah, so you're going, west on KDM. Okay.
East on KDM.
Sorry, that's
we're on the west side, yeah.
You're on the west side. Okay.
All those
How
going this
did
way.
it happen?
Huh?
How did the crash happen?
We were stopped at the red light waiting for it, and we're sitting there talking, and all of a sudden, boom, we get hit. My daughter was driving, our friend, and then the two little grandkids are inside playing. So I got out, I didn't hit you.
Okay. So he rear-ended you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Is there damage to your car?
My guess from prior accidents, it said probably a couple grand, because it's fake, the bumper that supports behind them.
Is there any visible damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I was trying to get my phone book, and I had to walk back in my phone. It came back, it already backed up. Then he went all the way over to turn right to go down south, and so I took a few pictures as best I could.
So did he ever give you his name, his address?
Best I got was, and then, because he wouldn't talk to me, I took a side mirror, just folded it in. So, pay attention over here. Then he got mad that I touched the side mirror.
Okay.
Ready to get out and kick my ass. So I started walking over, trying to get the phone to go to record mode. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Why are you walking away? I'll knock you out.
Hey, so you got to park.
I know that.
Okay. So park your car.
Thank you.
775, you can open the air. The suspect's complying now. Hey, dude. Hey.
Oh, wait.
Stay here. So you're not free to leave, as I explained to you.
What are you trying to do, sir?
So, listen. This is not... So stop. This is...
So it is important to note that he's holding his car key in his right hand. He is about to put his key into his pocket. This is where things begin to go wrong.
It's not that big of a deal. No, you're not going back in the car.
I'm not going in. My son is in here.
Okay, leave them there.
Why?
And take your hand out of your pocket.
Why?
Okay, you're going to go in hand. You're going in handcuffs. Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Hey.
Listen.
They're trying to put me nothing.
I know. I don't.
Get on the ground or you're going to get tased.
Just
You get shot.
just listen.
Shoot me.
I don't want to shoot you.
Hey.
Get on the ground or you're going to get tased.
Why would I listen?
Oh, you got the 10?
Yeah.
Hey.
Get on the ground. You're going in handcuffs. He already told you that. Right now, at this time, you're resisting and
You're
obstructing.
under arrest. You're under arrest obstruction.
Ben,
You need
just
to...
shut the Fucking
Miss, can you
listen.
step back, please? I
I'm
understand.
trying to
Face that way,
calm
man.
him down.
Come on back.
Okay, hold on.
Get on the ground.
And for those of you guys who don't know, this is a new technique. It's called open palm slap to the face to make the suspect comply with all police orders. If you did not know, this is extremely new. It's so new that I just found out about it myself when I watched this video.
Get on the ground.
Hey, my son is a bitch. Just listen.
Now, I know we hear the wife screaming in the background. Listen, she's worried for his safety. Understandable. But it is important to note he is on the ground. He's simply sitting there at this point, and now he's about to be tasered.
Babe, just listen. Okay.
Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. You want to get your kid now, you can.
Here, I got another one.
You got that on video? You hit me?
Yeah, you can't fight the police.
Yeah, you cannot, you fucking idiot. Do you understand that?
Which one? There we go. I got them in the back of my car. We're probably gonna need them. Okay. Here, you need more cuffs or what? Yeah. There you go. I got cuffs. Okay.
Well, why you hit me?
1427. We
Why you
have
hit
one
me?
in custody.
Why you hit me?
Take another seat, please.
Well, why did you guys hit me? I didn't have nothing. I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing. Why you hit me?
All right.
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
But you guys still hit me. I didn't
Hey,
do
right
nothing.
now you're in custody, okay? We're gonna read something to you, but we want to make sure that you're not injured.
Yeah, but you guys hit me. But I don't
I'm gonna kind of hold you up here so you're not on your face, okay?
Here,
you guys
we're gonna sit you up on your butt. You ready?
You guys still hit me.
Sit up on your butt. There
Why
we
did you
go.
hit me?
I slapped you in the face, sir, because you weren't paying attention.
Yes, you're supposed
You
to
weren't
listen.
doing
That's your
what we
problem.
were telling you
Listen.
to.
So this video was first covered on the YouTube channel Police Release. And when it came to me, as I took a look at the video, the mixed slap is what really caught my attention. Like, what type of compliance technique is that? Well, I wasn't trained with a slap to the face, and that's how you get people to comply. So I had to research and see if I could find out what department this was, because there's no information on the video. I don't have any follow-up information, but I'm trying to find out more as we go. What I did try and find was there any police reports filed against the officer, any complaints, lawsuits, anything? I could find absolutely nothing. But I can tell you this, a slap to the face is not a technique that I was ever taught.
Yeah, but
And that's
you
why you
guys
got
did.
slapped,
You
and
guys
that's
did.
why you got tased, sir.
I don't care about
There's
the
a
tape.
sergeant right there if you
Just
have
be
any.
quiet. Just shut your mouth.
Oh, come on. Oh, so now I got bleeding.
Yeah, we'll get the fire department.
Yeah, fire department's
clean you
down
up
here
before
for
you go to jail, okay? You're under arrest now for resisting arrest.
Yeah, that's what happened. All you gotta do is just listen.
Let's
I don't
stand
know
up
why you
with
guys
them.
are arresting me. I'm already.
Let me pull my card.
What's the sergeant?
Right here. She's right here, next to you.
So I'm already pulling over. So I don't know why you guys do me like that. I'm
Do you guys
ready
have your
to
code
cover.
books on you?
I'm
I
already a
got,
couple.
hey, I want to talk to you about it, but I got to read this because you're in handcuffs, you're in custody, okay?
But I don't have a warrant.
I understand. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. All right, so the reason why that happened is I understand that you pulled over, but the officers are telling you to do something and you're not doing it.
But I'm already listening to him to pull over. I pull over.
And they're telling you, they're telling you to do something, so that's what happened. And then you're actively trying to fight my officers.
I didn't try to fight them.
Yeah, you lowered your body. You did. They're giving you a lawful order to take your hands out of your pockets, okay? And you refuse to do that.
And you pulled away from him when he said we were going to put you in handcuffs. That's what led to all this to begin
So
with, sir.
that's what
Okay. Understandable.
they were investigating a hit-and-run collision with you as a driver. So that's why we are here.
Probably this
You
one.
did not cooperate with that investigation.
But you told me to pull over, but I pull over.
Yeah, but you don't.
So right now you are in custody
Can I get up?
for resisting arrest.
We'll both sit here for a second, man. The fire department's almost here. They're going to take a look at that leg and get it cleaned up, okay?
Yeah, can I get up, please?
Yep, we're gonna help
Would
you
you
up.
prefer to stand up?
Okay, you gotta roll up on your knee.
So you want to get up, please?
That's how you get up.
Up and then,
Sorry, I have my left back.
that's okay. That's all right.
You want to take a seat on the pit bar right here?
You want to sit on the front of the car?
Pull my foot up.
Stay right here. I understand, but you're gonna stand over here. You're gonna listen to us, okay? You understand? I've talked to you, and now you're gonna listen to us.
I'm not listening. I have to call bail bond?
The jail will handle all that.
Because I just want to know if I'm going to get locked up so I can get bail.
You're going to jail. You're going to go to Kent jail.
Okay.
Can I get
Are you coming here?
bail so I can...
You can contact her once you get to the jail. If you need us to write a phone number down, we can do that. But right now, our primary thing is we're going to have the fire department come and check you out. Going to clean up your leg.
Can you, like, at least help me out? Let me a warning or something? I just want
A warning? No. You actively resisted our officers. You're not getting a warning.
Yeah, but I didn't resist when he told me to pull over.
When did you have your last drink?
I just woke up.
What's that?
I didn't drink.
You haven't had any alcohol today?
I smell like alcohol, yeah?
You smell some alcohol.
The alcohol on my shirt.
It was poured on your shirt?
Yeah.
Interesting. Would you be willing to consent to a voluntary field sobriety test? No? Are you willing to consent to a preliminary breath test that wouldn't replace any test? Okay. No, none of that? Okay.
I want my lawyer, though.
Yeah. You want your lawyer? Okay. So you don't want us to ask any further questions about your lawyer?
Yep.
Okay. All right. What's your last name?
I need my lawyer, though.
We got to know your name, okay?
I'm not going to give you my name.
You're not going to give your name?
You've been locked up as John Doe and have to stay.
Yeah, John Doe.
It makes things take a little longer.
I was on the phone with my husband the whole time driving here. There was nothing that happened. Like,
Were you in a different car?
no.
Oh, you
I
were
live
in-
down the street. Literally, like, down the street.
Were you in that
No.
car? Oh,
I was
okay.
on the phone with him the whole time.
Okay.
And, like,
So-
he would have told me or something, you know, but...
Yeah, so there was a hit and run collision that happened right up there.
I know, but which way? Like, coming from this way or
It
that
was
way?
going that. It was. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
sir?
know. I don't
Where
know
did he
for
hit you at?
Justin, he's not on the way.
No, he won't give his name.
Because I can tell you, if he's coming from a different way, my husband's coming the other way, that's bullshit. That's why I want to know which way he's coming from. Because we live down the street.
I know Alma's trying to talk to you. What's your husband's first name?
What's wrong? What is your major complaint?
I have a headache.
Okay. What would you like me to do about that?
Was she the only one in the car?
No, I was sitting in the front, and our mutual friend is in the back seat, and the two grandbabies. So there are 5 of us in there.
Okay. Whoever has IDs will take the. Okay.
But if you have any other questions, he's going to go to Kent jail.
Yeah.
So he can give you a call from there.
Well,
Okay?
would he be able to have a bail today or...
That's a good question. He might. It just depends on what his level of cooperation is once he gets there, honestly. So, all
Yeah,
right.
that's his problem. He don't
Yeah.
know how to listen.
Yeah. So, all right. Thank you for trying to get him to do that. So,
We were sitting at Kent Des Moines Road on this side because I don't know north from south. So
Yep.
this side,
Okay.
we were sitting at the red light. We had pulled up right as it turned red, so we were sitting there for a really, really, really long time.
Okay.
They had the other car had pulled up behind us, and I'd seen it. They were stopped. We were chatting.
Is this car like?
Yes,
Okay.
this car. We were chatting for a few minutes, and then all of a sudden we were jerked forward, indicating that we.
It could be me, but earlier in the video, the driver of this vehicle stated that his vehicle sustained about a couple $1,000s worth of damage. I don't see any damage to the back of this bumper. I'm not saying that it has not sustained damage, nor am I saying the arrested driver did not bump the back of his vehicle, but it really doesn't look like it. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. What do you guys think?
Been hit from the back.
Okay.
So,
Alrighty.
After the crash happened, he asked, "Did we just get hit?" And I went, "Yes." And he got out of the car to talk to the driver and get information from them, like pictures and whatever.
Yeah.
And they proceeded to back up. And I thought,
So you personally didn't speak with the other
I
driver?
did not
Okay.
interact with them at all. My head, they were backing up to maybe like pull off to the side of the road with us, but they cut across to the right-hand turn lane, and that's when my dad chased after or whatever happened. I couldn't see fully because there was 2 cars in between us.
Okay.
But he somehow the vehicle stopped, and I saw him taking photos, and then my dad was walking down the sidewalk when the driver of this vehicle got out and started to chase after, or indicated that he was going after him. And then that's when I was like, I'm going to call 911, because at that point I had felt escalated to the point that maybe something could have potentially happened.
Okay. Alrighty. He smells like of alcohol. He refused. His wife said he was drinking last night. He said he was drinking last night. He refused any type of test. They're not cooperating on these. But I think that's enough for the blood warrant. You have the collision itself makes no sense. A normal driver wouldn't do that. Yeah. And then you have the odor of alcohol. And I did notice he was a little unstable on his feet over here.
Okay. Sorry, sir. I had to close that door because we're moving, okay? So, my name's Officer Castro. Everything's on video recorded, okay? I understand they read you your rights and you don't want to talk to us about anything right now, okay? I'm just going to let you know what's going on, all right? So, right now you're under arrest for DUI, okay? So, the part of the process is we're going to be going to the Kent jail. I'm going to contact a judge and get a blood search warrant to get a sample of your blood, okay? So I just want to be as transparent as possible and let you know what's going on, all right? So I'm just going to put the seatbelt on.
Oh, it's not gonna work.
Oh, they already tried it? Okay.
I try to max it out.
Okay.
The Washington State assault laws. Assault in the 4th degree, RCW 9A.36.041. Gross misdemeanor, typically involving, but not limited to, minor injuries from pushing, shoving, or slapping. Again, a slap to the face is not a technique for compliance that I was ever taught. Looked more like assault to me. Whether he bumped into the back of that vehicle and was guilty and should have been arrested for a hit and run, or whether he did not bump the vehicle. Either way, that slap was, according to state law, assault. But I'm sure we know how this will end because, as I always say, this is policing in America, where you can be slapped in the face because you did not listen to the police. Make sure you know your rights, protect yourself, always stay safe. With that being said, we the people, you, signing off.